Hello everyone. Official Blaze, Bananas, Leah Leia, Miss Samir, Highclaw30, Ian Balassi. And do you know what? Now it's too fast for me. Now it's too fast. Thank you everyone for the bananas. Appreciate it. Really do. Let me just quickly change the music. Man, so much to talk about at the beginning of the stream. So we had a little disconnect there in the pre-stream and I accidentally fixed the thing. Let me do that. Okay, now what does that say? That's interesting. Alright, so on the screen when it displays people's names, it cuts off the last letter. I think I just fixed that because I added the URL to our Spreadshirt shop, which we'll talk about in a bit. And I noticed that the M was missing, so I added a spacebar and I realised it cuts off the last letter for some reason. That's what it does. It cuts it off. Let's F5 it. Turn around over here. It's soon going to be night. I've got nothing over here. I'm not prepared. But got to say at the beginning of the stream, massive thank you to Jolkip for resubscribing for 6 months in a row. Thank you for the epic support, buddy. We need to find ourselves some coal, I think, first of all. So we're going to go down the bottom here and dig. Also, the pre-stream... Hang on, let me give me a second to clear my throat. Oh, dear. Oh, there we go. Right, by the way, I got a cup of tea and I timed it so it'd be ready to drink right at the beginning of this stream. That is amazing. Oh, delicious. Wow, perfect temperature. Got to do that more often. Right, so the beginning of this stream is going to be a little bit dark. I want to say a thank you to Cool Patrick as well for resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Appreciate the support, buddy. We got a great stream ahead of ourselves today. We have talking topics, things to announce, stuff to talk about. That's also very similar to talking topics, I just realised. And we got a new project to do here on the server. And we're going to do 3 different projects in today's episode. And we're starting off with, you know, really difficult to see black screen. I know it sucks. I need to find some coal. I have a silk touch pick. Right, so I need to craft a crafting bench, make a stone... No, I don't even have cobblestones. I've got to make a wooden pick. There's a witch down here, I think. Wow, this is like going back to square one all of a sudden. What a great start to the stream, peeps. We've also got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row. It is Honchu. Honchu, thank you for your subscription and support. People, I will be with you shortly in the chat. As you can see here, at the beginning of the stream, we've got to sort ourselves out quickly because I am a derp. So we need 3 pieces of cobblestone, and then we can get that coal, we can get some torches, and then we'll get on our way. So I can't believe I'm making a cobblestone pick. If you said, Suma, today you'll be going back to day 1, square 1, making some torches and stone picks, I'd be like, what? What you on about, fool? I should have brought a ender chest with me for this new project that we're starting today. Oh my god, leave me alone, whatever you are. Thanks. Thanks for leaving me alone, buddy. I want a hug too. Let's just stand here and hug, okay? We don't have to fight, we can get along. No. Get out of it, guy. Oh my god, wait! Spawner of some sort. Hi, is it a witch spawner? Man, if those existed, that'd be mental. Right, quickly, kill the witch. I think it's a skelly one. We got another resubscribe. It's infamously Alex resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for the epic support. So, Yokometric says, why did you put it in sub-only chat? That kind of hurt my feelings. Yoko, to eat some food. Oh my god, okay. Okay, wow. Welsh Gamer says, hey Asuma, loving the streams, keep it up. Thank you, buddy. Right, my eyes are on chat. We can slow down now. We've got some torches. Let's not panic. Steve says, love is in the air. Love is everywhere. We got another resubscribe. It's infamously Alex resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for the epic support. So, Yokometric says, why did you put it in sub-only chat? That kind of hurt my feelings. Yokometric, always perhaps consider an alternative to the reason that we did that might hurt your feelings. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Sub mode was put on so that we could make an announcement that I've been disconnected in the pre-stream and that we could, you know, get the message across to everyone that things are okay. And then I said, you know, there'll be like an extra minute while I was fixing something. And Norton Games says, oh my god, I thought the stream would start with a death. Well, we came close. 2 golden apples. Wow, today's going to be a great day. I can tell you all now, today's going to be a fantastic stream. I've got a plan. Not even worth putting in my inventory at this point. We'll get all this stuff in a moment anyway. So, where do we start? Where do we start? Pre-stream music today was going to be a Beastie Boys song, but then the internet told me it was Earth Day today. And I thought, how fitting, because I just watched a video about a 15-year-old activist who goes around trying to, save the planet. Like, it sounds crazy to say it like that, but that's his goal. He's not shy of doing something big and amazing. And yeah, so this kid. I guess I probably saw that video because it was Earth Day. That got me thinking, got me in a mood, gave me some talking topics. And then I saw it was Earth Day, so I put on a song by Devin Townsend, which was the pre-stream song. So Devin Townsend, Earth Day was that one. If you enjoyed it at all, highly encourage you to check him out. He's an amazing musician. That song is from what I think is probably his best album, which is called, is it Terraria? Or it's not Terraria, but it's sort of similar. Terraria, I believe, is how it's pronounced. He's a Canadian musician. I think he's an absolute genius. And yeah, highly recommend his music. And it was nice to play that song. A lot of you actually really liked it. You know, when I think about playing the heavy songs, usually I'm like, do you know what? You know, I know not a lot of people like metal, but I think I want to play some more metal. Basically, there's some good songs out there that I think more people can appreciate, and it would appear that perhaps is one of those songs. So yeah, we're probably going to be talking about Earth Day and Earth-related things in the stream. And as of right now, we're just mining some coal with a stone pick because my diamond one's got silk touch on. And we got a new subscriber here on the channel. It is Sadie Crazy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate the support. Hope you have a great time in today's stream. I'm noticing on my screen that it doesn't look like the thing that I tried to fix got fixed. We have junk in our inventory. Junk galore. Let's get all the coal. Is there any others left behind? There's something up there. Not really too fussed about that. I wouldn't mind getting some iron. Although the Tango Iron Titan is right around the corner. Cool, and we'll light it down that way a little bit. So we're going to go up top and explain today's project. Marshmallow says, blaze rods! Blaze rods indeed. And, hey look! Look in the top corner, look, where's the mouse? There! Do you see it? Bam! It didn't cut off the last letter of your name. Amazing. So, Dr. Aussie _8, thank you for following. I hope that you are actually Dr. Aussie _8, because it means that's been fixed too. We fixed two things. How cool is that? Right, so a lot of this junk's going to go in the chest when we go up the top. But for now, we need some torches. It's probably going to be nighttime. Looks like it's nighttime to me. Are you at all going to celebrate St. George's Day tomorrow, X? I am probably not. No. Well, I say probably. No, I'm not. I don't really know what St. George's Day is about, to be fair. Just that it's, isn't it when everyone gets out the flags in England and just parades those for a day? I don't find like much pride in being British or English. Like, I think of us like as all as people as Earth. I don't like the fact that oh, this is no time for discussion. We got a skeleton on our tail. Go away, fella. I knew there'd be loads of them up here. I'll tell you what all of this is about in a moment. Yeah, I don't really like the idea of like celebrating national identity. I've got nothing against being English. It's just I like the idea of unity more, like celebrating ourselves like united, not divided, which I don't think that's necessarily what St. George's Day represents. It just reminds me of that, you know? Like, it'd be nice if we all got together and celebrated just, I don't know, People of Earth Day. How about, well, that's today. Earth Day is sort of today. I'm talking nonsense. Jeff Yellow says, nationalism is a construct to divide humanity. Jeff Yellow, I like you. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I don't think it's always to divide. Like, I think you have to realise that it divides, but some people who are nationalists don't see it as division. They're just proud of something, right? I think we should be proud of our humanity, the good things that we can do, more so than things that signal that we're separated. Something like that. We're getting deep and heavy at the beginning. It's not what we should be doing because we've got to explain this project. Let's have a little reader chat here because the sun is coming up. I'm going to wait around at the end here and just take it easy for a moment and let those mobs die in the sunlight. Creeper, I see you creeping. And we got a... Wow! See you later. Oh, that's the other bow. That's my Elytra bow. Okay, that makes sense. We've got punch on that thing. That's why it wasn't killing them earlier. Huh. There you go. See you later. We've got another new subscriber. It is Jeremy0312, thank you so much for subscribing, buddy. Really do appreciate it. Have a shuffle on me. Also, Sadie, I forgot your shuffle. I apologise. Hectic times at the beginning of the stream. The Karate Ninja just got a dog. Fantastic. Oh, that guy is getting fawns. Wait, oh, do you know what? I want a dog on here. I want to get some pets, wolves and cats. Loads of other hermits always do that sort of stuff, and I'm just, I don't know what it is with me, but I don't ever think to like use things in the game like pets and that. They do provide a purpose. I'm always thinking too technical, you know, like mob farms and stuff like that. It's nice to have a little pet wander around here, meowing away. Lego Tomb says, plan for today. Plan for today, 40 minutes here, 40 minutes at the pig farm, 40 minutes back at our base. We're doing 3 projects, or working on 3 different projects. Manhar says, X, how do you use a punch to fly further? Can you give us a demo? Manhar, when we have my Elytra, when we go back later on, I can do that for you. Autumn says, hello Mr. Streamer, I came here for Ponybutt stream. Can you explain what you're doing here on your stream? Aha, you've come to twitch.tv/Asuma. I think what you want is twitch.tv/Ponybutts. Speaking of Ponybutts, the t-shirt store has been launched. She's done some fantastic designs on there. That's why the URL is on my screen. I don't make any money off these t-shirts, neither does Pony. There's no commission involved. They cost $11 each. Basically, I tried that. I tried to set up a second revenue source for t-shirts, right? And there's a few people out there that want to buy them, and that's great. But I thought it's not really worth a few extra bucks to make that money. If someone wants to wear a t-shirt because of me, then I'm honoured, and I don't want to take your money basically. So now they're as cheap as they can be. $11. How cool is that? Right, so let's chuck things in the chest. Do you know what? We can chuck all of this in the chest and take what we need later. I need to explain what the project we're doing over here is, don't I? Some of you are probably very curious. The Bear Loaf says, what do you think of Prince's death? Obviously, it's a tragedy. Prince is one of those musicians that a lot of people respect and appreciate. I myself have never really listened to any of his music, and it just so happens that a couple of weeks back I got a couple of his records from this top 500 albums of all time list that I've been interested in, and I was just sort of browsing through a little bit, having a listen, and I think at some point I'll get around to listening to them, and then unfortunately he's passed away. So, you know, sad news. When you get to my age, you realise it happens a lot. Because when you're older, you've learnt about so much more stuff and so many more people. Especially me, having an interest in music, constantly learning about bands and finding out about stuff. It seems like every other week you hear about a musician dying, which is unfortunate. But you know, every time someone dies, maybe a new musical genius is born. Ponybutt says, Spreadshirt gives a very tiny profit unless you make the shirts stupid expensive. If you want to support X, it's better to donate him in his stream or subscribe. They let you control how much you get actually. You can set it yourself. I used to make $4 a shirt or something like that, I think. And some of you are saying eat in chat, which I don't understand because apparently I've fully eaten. So we've got a noise in my ear, a donation here from IceTray14 saying you missed my resub message, so I wanted to get your attention this way. Love your streams and videos, keep it up. Thank you, buddy. Sorry about missing your resub. I did, it's right there. IceTray014, thank you so much for resubscribing. Appreciate the support, buddy. I'm sad that I missed that. I don't know how that one got by me. Abarat Crew says, Metal on Minecraft, best way to start a Friday. Here is a small donation for you, for all you do. Keep up the great work. Thank you again, buddy. Metal on Minecraft is a combination I love. I do indeed. I'll tell you what though, since I've been doing YouTube, I have very much been listening to a lot of other music. Not primarily metal, a lot of metal, just not religiously metal like I used to be. Anyway, what's the topic for today, X says Ninjo? Well, our topic of right now is what is this project? Yeah, what is this project? Why are we out in the middle of nowhere? Who can guess? I want to see some guesses. I've been sort of stalling, talking about what this is, looking in chat for some people to guess what we're doing over here. I could give you a hint. They will get covered in water. That's your hint. Dragadoff says, my day is already better when I saw your stream. Thanks. Well, that is awesome, buddy. If you coming over here, hanging out with me for a while, makes your day better. I am humbled. And thank you for the donation, buddy. Let's see. Passive mob farm. Everyone's guessing it. It's actually amazing how many people are guessing it. Someone said wither farm. Pig farm. That's a passive mob. Squid farm. Squid farm in there. No, we're doing a passive mob farm. Yes. Okay. Now here's the deal. Here is the dealio. Nembom MC has been like looking at the game code and figuring out how things work. Turns out that you can make your mob farms, and this isn't just passive, it's hostile as well. Passive and hostile mob farms work way faster. I think even like quoted like double speed basically if you build them down at bedrock level. So if we were to build our passive mob farm all the way down at the bottom, then it would be faster. Rhinus says, joke's on you, it's actually an infinite water farm. Rhinus, you are a smart fella and you got a funny sense of humour, I like it. Yeah, we're here to build an infinite water farm. We've done it, let's go home. No, so what we have to do over here is start mashing away at all of this stuff and digging down. So our first objective will simply be to remove all the things that we can with our shovel before it breaks. Hopefully, do you know what? There are some mobs out here. If I'd have been smart, we could have perhaps collected some XP from my shovel to repair it. Then we got to bring a beacon over here to do the rest. That was something I was supposed to do before this stream, and it's just occurred to me that that completely got past me. I've been doing all sorts of little bits and bobs, and it just, yeah, went straight past me there. Can you recommend any new metal bands in the style of Rage Against the Machine, says Rocky Avalon. You'd have to give me a bit of time to think about that, because Rage Against the Machine are sort of not new metal, but I can see why you would lump them in with new metal. Rage Against the Machine were just before the new metal movement, and they were probably a big influence on it. And trying to think of bands that sound like Rage, I know there's some, I'd have to just scratch me noggin when I'm not streaming, because they're really unique. And yeah, but if you mean new metal because you know what new metal is and you like it, I mean, I could definitely recommend you some. Rocky, just tweet me that message again and I'll read my tweets later and I'll have a think and get back to you. Oggy says, check your tea, here's £5. Try that yogi tea I mentioned last stream. I haven't been shopping or anything, Oggy, to even have a look out for that. So it's on my mind when I've got some time to go shopping at some point to just have a look for all sorts of different teas and get all of the ones that I can, because so many of you recommended them to me. Thanks again for the donation, buddy. Do appreciate it. And wasn't there something else I was supposed to mention? Huh, feel like got that feeling in my head like you're supposed to say something, and now it's gone. Squag, is it Squag says, hi, I'm new to the stream. What are you doing? We're making a passive mob farm. We're doing the beginnings. We're clearing out an area on the inside of this netherrack. Hey, buddy, you and your type are going to get farmed. That's for sure. Oh, by the way, oh my god, I've got to mention the music. We're listening to some new music today. Rocky also says, I usually lump rap metal and new metal together. It's numerically is kind of broadly defined. Well, that's because, you know, rap metal, new metal happened at the same time. Then you got bands like Limp Bizkit that crossed the two together. You got rap metal popping up in like little elements of it in all sorts of bands of that era. Like, you know, Linkin Park have got a little bit of rap metal going on, as well as being very like new metal and alternative rock as well. Yeah, even Deftones at times used to throw in a little bit of a rap back in the day. There's a band for you if you like if you like new metal and you want to hear a really good new metal band that have even survived that musical genre, because obviously it's like a graveyard now, to be fair. Then yeah, Deftones would be the band to check out. New metal band, Disturbed, says Spies Italian. Yes, yeah, they were very much new metal when I last listened to them, which was their first 2 records they put out, or the ones that I heard. X, you going to any bands lately? Not as many as in recent years, actually. I've got a few gigs coming up, but they're a couple of months away. I don't know, there just doesn't seem to be as many like gigs popping up in my inbox. Yeah, perhaps like some of the bands I listen to are getting too old for touring now. Pokeboy says shovel. Yep, I've got my eye on it, don't you worry. Just thinking about how we can get XP. Welsh Gamer says, do you know Bring the Horizon? I do. I saw them when they were a smelly deathcore band with crazy big black emo haircuts, like way back when. Also, Eton Alba says, what about Steve Terberry? Yeah, he's a YouTuber who does like heavy metal music and parodies. He's really funny. I've been subscribed to him for about a year now, I reckon. Music wants to know if I ever listened to Mushroom Head or American Head Charge. Yep, heard both. I'm actually a really big fan of Mushroom Head's album. Is it Double X? Just XX? I've got like a really cool Digipack CD case of that. They like experimented with a jewel case that was made out of like dark plastic. I think it's the same stuff that No Limit Records used to use. And I love the build of the case. You know, it's really just really cool and different. And yeah, why did we start talking about music? Because we're listening to some music. Right, so those of you who've been following my channel know that we use a lot of Jotan's music. The intro to Hermitcraft is done by Jotan. He's also behind Lord Leviticus, whose music we sometimes use and stream. And this is his new project. It's called Sommas, I believe would be the correct way to pronounce it. S-O-M-M-A-S. If you go search that on YouTube, you should be able to find it. There's a Bandcamp as well. I'd like recommend this album. I think it's pretty cool. If you like what you hear, you know what to go search. Ian Balassi says that was back when Ollie Sykes didn't know how to scream and he could only do half a show before losing his voice. He had to completely redesign his lyrics and style for Chelsea's Smile. Absolutely, yeah. He also had a very bad reputation back then. I met a few people in the metal scene who like had like first-hand experience with him, and apparently he wasn't a nice chap back then, but you know, young, full of attitude, probably grown up now. Also, I've not been placing down torches really. I guess we like, you know, everything's going to get dug away, so it doesn't make most sense to. I'm starting to think now, how am I going to repair my shovel on stream without boring you guys to death? Right? Gotta find a way of getting some XP for this project. Excuse me. Hey X is the first streamer I've ever seen. Love it. Keep up the good work, says Endless Void. Thank you, Endless Void. I recognise your name though. Maybe just from comments or something like that. Aloba Skies, fair enough, fair enough. Like, don't need to put it quite like that. At least in the chat for the other people. But yeah, he didn't have a very nice reputation back then. Say hi to False's stream viewers. I'm going to say it. My chat says hi. Your chat. There you go. And Ian says, X, do you know the ambient chill-out musician Isan? I've been listening to a lot of his music recently. You'll definitely like it. Tweet it to me. Ian, just tweet it. You know I check that stuff. Always up for listening to some ambient music. I found through some suggestions from people on Twitter, Carbon Lifeforms and Solar Flares, as well as Stellar Drone recently, are all great ambient stuff. We need to go... Oh no, we don't need to get more coal. Just enchant another shovel and use that one, says Jay Kickster. Do you know what? I might have a shovel lying around somewhere that would do that job. So, good suggestion. Let's go sort this out. I need to bring... No, you see, I need to bring my I need to bring my beacon over here, but since we're going to work on the Guardian farm later, it makes sense, I think, to make the most of our time here before we resort to using that. So, hi! Oh, hi. Oh! Sneaky fella shooting me from behind. Now you get wrecked. I didn't take any damage during that. That's because I got projectile protection and blast protection. Great stuff. So yeah. Gusby Tartin says, so that's nice that you don't show your face on Twitch. Yeah, you know, I've never done the face reveal thing. Never really been what I'm about. But yeah, I find sometimes just watching videos or streams when someone's sitting there a bit like odd. Just doesn't quite work for me. Right, well, actually, I'll keep that on me. I don't need to put it in there. What I need to do is finish lighting this area, make it all safe. And then we need to cover the other island in water, which is something we could probably do quite easy, actually. That one we'll leave alone for now. I just want to get all of this lit up. I'm probably going to level it out actually as time goes by, but I just don't want mobs spawning over here while we work on it. If you need to choose what you do want, KFC, MC, Wendy or In-Outs? I don't know what In-Out is. Luckily, I rarely face the choice of happening to pick a fast food restaurant. If I did, it would probably be whatever's closest. You know, whatever makes the most sense. Okay. Just want to make sure we get everything here. X, I want to see your face, please do webcam. No. Make a different diamond shovel and put them both in an anvil. I don't have my ender chest with me. I remember thinking about it. I think I just didn't have one spare, so I planned to go get one and then forgot about that plan. That's probably what would happen, knowing me. Yeah, that sounds like exactly what would have happened. Now I think about it. Yeah. I'm streaming you through my local drive with my Chromecast. It's amazing. Hard to see since it's midday here. Norgorn, I apologise about playing at night. Not much I can do about that. There's no bed over here. We could kill some sheep and make one actually. Poor little sheep. They're going to get farmed. This will be a place of sheep death before long. They'll get farmed to no end. Hi, I got looting. We got one. What about you? 2. Great. We need another one. I don't think there is another one. Oh, there's some down in the water, isn't there? Bam. There's our 3rd one. Excellent. We can make a bed. Maybe hunt wither skeletons to get experience, says Max Nord. Oh, do you know what? I've got some like quartz I could break down actually to repair it. I was going to do that in a time lapse though. Hey, little guy. Bam. Bam. Get wreck. Oh! Wow, I pressed right click to block. That doesn't work anymore. Well, thanks for the help, Creeper. Now, I'm putting down torches to stop these guys spawning. Where did he come from? That's what I want to know. Where? Maybe up on here, actually. Wow, thunder. Cubs Farm might be... Is Cub on? No, Cubs Farm might be good to be loaded now. Okay. Oh, we got noises in me here. Completely missed them. What's going on? What is going on? Let's get to that. Why did I come over here again? Wow, memory bad. Memory very bad. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, make a bed. God. It's not nice forgetting why you're doing something as you're doing it. It's not a nice feeling. Let's do that and that. And we're going to get rid of it. So I'm talking about, you know, where's Cub Fan? There's a thunderstorm. I'm going to make it pass anyway. And everyone in chat saying bed. Thank you, everyone. Have you seen Cub's pixel art of the Creeper Farm? I have, Monty Nunn. I have. I've seen it because I was there today, as some people know, as they were watching the stream. I want to get rid of those few little blocks over there. Thing is, though, I don't actually need to get rid of the sand. Nothing will spawn on it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Like that little island will get leveled over time. Alova says, I'm sorry for bad language in last comment. I'm Portuguese and don't realise that words are really bad in English. No problem at all. It sounds like you might have been learning from the wrong people. Hi, Creeper. Die, Creeper. Die again. There we go. Oh, what's Full saying? Oh, TFC was shot and Full says, my chat says hi back to your chat. Inter-chat communication. Technology for the win. Brilliant stuff. Alright, this is good. So, I want to say a massive thank you to Log Ice Enlighted? Log Ice and Enlightened. I can't read your name. Thank you for subscribing though. Do appreciate it. Have a little steak and torch shuffle on me. And I hope you enjoyed today's stream, where we are just doing a fantastic job with the beginning of this farm. I mean, I can't believe that I forgot to bring a beacon over here and now my shovels run out. Need a way to get some XP. Probably, well, can't even go mining underground because... yeah, because we don't have the right pick, do we? Quartz to repair your shovel, says Willem. This is a problem though, I got silk touch. That's what I'm saying. We have to just go all the way back and come all the way back over here again. Unfortunately, we're now going to be walking through Never for some time. Not how I anticipated this starting. But we got a donation here from FireGod MJB1 saying, keep up the awesome videos. I can't stop watching. Awesome. Thank you for watching. And thank you for the donation. I will continue to make the videos the best that I can. X, the first load of GCSEs exam are starting next week and a bit. Could you talk about your experiences at GCSE O-level? Jam Ramo, I don't have any interesting stories for you about GCSEs, unfortunately. We also got a resubscribe. Eldons has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for the epic support, buddy. Do appreciate it. Ryan, I've read your suggestion about the shovel. I've already got a name for my shovel. It's Asuma's spoon. Because it looks like a spoon. Aha, now we've got to go this way for ages. I should mark this bit. I should definitely mark it with some dirt. Oh, Poin Vistreak says, what do you think about the independence process of Catalonia in Spain? Please inform me on what the latest is, because when I went to Barcelona, I learnt a lot about that. It really does sound like it would be disastrous for them if they separated from Spain. It's one of those things where it's like, you can blame all the problems on this group of people, separate, and then you'll realise all of a sudden when you separate there's going to be a whole bunch of things you need to take care for your people, and it's going to be tough and expensive because you're starting from the beginning. Yeah, it didn't sound good when I was over there, and I think it would probably be better for them to stay together than separate. Luke Polton says, tea tokens, tea tokens. I get it. I've got to buy some tea. Courtesy of Luke. Thanks for the donation, buddy. As always, I hope you enjoy the stream. Look, we've got another one. Diamond spade. That'll do. Actually, I want to repair that, so I'll keep it on me. Right, so we came all the way back here for a shovel, and now we can go over there and go at it again. Wasn't too far back, actually. Radioactive Owl says, X, blow some stuff up. Oh, X, do you know vote leave got rickrolled? Oh, vote leave got rickrolled. I didn't know that. I think I know what you mean. Somehow the vote to leave something on TV got rickrolled. I've thought about it more. I'm for staying in the EU. Absolutely. Marbo says, good evening. Maybe next week the first 1.10 snapshot will come out. Indeed, I forgot about that. Yeah, 1 week to go. Josh Doggett has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much, Gosh. I think I just said Josh. I'm going to patch that up. I don't like that. There's nothing but immediate death down there. Funny story, right? I was digging through here carelessly. Didn't realise that this tunnel had been constructed right above a drop. And I was going at fast speed. I just managed to stop before the drop down into the lava lake. And then I built the staircase above it. That was quite scary. Cannot wait until we've got the proper hub sorted out. We can build some proper tunnels. Yeah. Oggy says, is that bad, Assume? It seems to make more in donations than I earn from a day's work in the wait, what? In the wrong business. It seems I'm in the wrong business. Well, you know, unfortunately life isn't fair. It's just kind of how it goes. Equality is not everywhere. Hey X, how is the gold farm? Says Derek. The gold farm's good. We're going to work on that later on. X, call a shovel ace of spades. I like that one. How do you celebrate National Tea Day yesterday? Foolish son with a cup of tea. I've been told it's National Tea Day a few times on stream. I'm sure of it. Sure of it. Low to you saying beacon question mark. Well, the way I'm looking at it is that we're going to spend about another 6 minutes over here. Remember I said 40, 40, 40. I don't want to move the beacon because I'll make use of it in the next section. And Rocky says, if the snapshot is stable, will you update so Tango can start work on the Nether Hub? I don't think we need to update for Tango to work on the Nether Hub. He just said he was going to do it after the Titan, and the Titan takes a long time. That's the deal with like what's going on there. Bam! Love Instant Mine. Instant Mine is the best. William Mumbo fan says, Blaze Rods. Blaze Rods indeed. Oh, that's the bit that we don't mine. Thing is, I'm actually going to mine this eventually, like over on this side. Also, I think the way that I set it up, the idea was to mine this bit as well. I'm going to do that now. We're going to mine the bit under the netherrack all the way down. And then later on we'll level off the sides when we know where we're at. Nice and easy doing this instant mine business, isn't it? Titan is almost done, X, says Endless Void. Yep, I was talking to Tango earlier about it. When he was streaming, actually, I think. There's like just one last thing that he's got to do and then it's running. Which is great. No, you forgot the ender chest, says Ninjo. Well, I did, but I didn't have an ender chest to bring, so I sort of didn't forget it. I just went to get the shovels so that we could do a little bit more progress over here. Kind of want to clear out all of this this stuff, this top stuff, the dirt, the soil, the topsoil. Oh no, I don't like it when that happens. Oh, they need to sort this out. This has been in the game for too long. Oh, I feel like I'm like swimming my way over to this side slowly. Ah, let me out. This sucks. This sucks. Miyajui says, I only listen to X, don't read chat. That's why I didn't know. Oh, okay. I'm not sure quite what's happening there. What are you doing, says Nooglort. We are building a passive mob farm and it starts with us removing tons and tons of stuff off of the surface. That's what I'm doing, starting that process. We won't let the water flow over here. Well, actually, what we'd... I don't know, I'll sort that out later. We'd build like a little perimeter, I guess, and then remove these blocks separately. So how are you all liking the music? I was looking forward to playing this in the stream. I think it's very chill, very relaxed. That glitch into the block thing won't be so much a problem once you get ender pearls, says VO5100. It won't, but the problem... I just like the problem to be fixed, you know? Just like to see it fixed and gotten rid of. It should be really simple to fix as well, actually, because it's just a client-server synchronization issue. It just needs to say, actually, this one has priority, and then bam, it's fixed. It probably isn't that simple, but it would certainly seem like it could be. So, Daniel says it's better than Crinkles. Ian says enjoying it quite a bit. Marvo says nice laid-back music. Infamously Alex, it's peaceful. MC Fex says that glitch happens to me so often in UHC it's annoying. That is the worst time to have it happen, in the middle of a UHC. Oh, someone says it's also on single player. Yeah, the single player is like server now. It has been for years. There's no actual difference, other than it probably performs better than a server and sending things across the internet. Basically, the single player game is just like with an internal multiplayer server. So that's why you can have the same sort of bugs. Right, that looks like a dirt patch that goes under the ground, which we will clear if we can. I think I want to get up to that chest now and put some items in it. And wow, that's filling up quick. That's right, let's just chuck all those things in. Good, good, good. Oh, also, I didn't realise there was like a way to farm yellow dye, but of course bone meal on those things and you get yourself some yellow dye. I always thought yellow dye you could only get from bone meal on the grass, so that's a nice little thing to have a sunflower for. I think Fultz has been using those already. X, do you have a Spotify playlist we can follow? I know you're an active music blogger. I think a playlist could tie in nicely with that. Rhinus, that's a great idea. I don't use Spotify though, so if there was another way, I wouldn't mind doing that actually. Just whenever I hear a good song, like put it on a playlist so you guys can listen to it if you want. Just follow the blog. Just check out the ones I put as favourite tracks. They're probably the sorts that I chuck on there, as well as like all-time favourites. Which over time I want to sort of blog about all the records that I like. But I'd probably never be able to write about everything I've listened to. That'd be insane. Insanity. How do I find the music playlist, says O'Carl? There isn't one. It was just a suggestion that I could make one. And we've got a noise in my ear. It's from Pony Butts saying, rest in peace, donation bar. Did it break without anyone donating? Did it just like break of its own accord this time? Either way, Pony, thank you for the donation, of course, and thank you for the wonderful designs on the t-shirt shop. They are absolutely awesome. I do like them. Got some tea like Rendog does, says KitKat Game. I do. Thanks for the reminder. I'm going to have another sip. It's nice and cold now. We also just hit the 40-minute mark, which means it's time for us to wrap up and head on to our next project. And this is how we're going to do a bonus stream tomorrow. We're going to do a similar format then as well. Like a 40 minutes here, 40 minutes there, except I'll be much more prepared next time, I hope. And let's just clear up a few bits and bobs here. So we did alright. We got a floating torch. I mean, everyone loves a good old floating torch. Bam, see you later. Why did I do that? I should have left that there. That was cool. Right, I want to take back my golden apples. I will take back my quartz. Stack of sand, actually, not so bad with the projects we're working on. Gunpowder, always good. Glowstone. Iron, valuable early game. And the sunflowers, I'll take back those. And we'll leave off this dirt and grass and seeds. And the obsidian we'll take back. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And I'm done. See you later. Infamously, Alex says, X, have you ever heard of Megadeth? Of course, I love Megadeth. Rust in Peace is a great record. I love running to that record, but I haven't done it in like a year. That was one of those records that used to like fire me up and give me energy. I've seen them live a whole bunch of times as well. Really great band. Mig Gamer All Day says you should make a Spotify account, make a playlist. By the way, love all your vids. Thank you, buddy. I'll think about it, but I'm never really keen on signing up for stuff that I don't like necessarily need or like use already. It's just all these different things you have to sign up for all the time. Foolish Sum says thoughts on Panic at the Disco. Never really listened to them, heard of them, but never got around to listening to them. Rendit says, will tomorrow's stream be on morning as usual or weekends later? It'll be in the morning because it's a weekend. Jixter says, finally getting a new shovel. We did that, we came back, we dug, and now we're going on to the next project, which is the up there in the sky, isn't it? It's the Pigman farm. Did you hear the new song of Proletter? I have some of Proletter's music, I think. Gut Plays MC. Proletter, I think that's... I've got like a free track EP or something. I can't remember, I know the name. X, do you use SoundCloud? The fancy out, I pop onto SoundCloud if I get redirected there by someone. M. Dwayne says, name a new shovel, Doug E. Doug. I like that. Doug E. Doug sounds like a rap name, but it's like the name for the shovel. Right, so what we'll be doing next is in the Nether, so we won't need our shovel. I'm going to put it away for now. Ooh. Mike says, who's all doing the Hermitcraft livestream on the 24th? Hermitcraft.com/livestream for all of the information you need, and Rendog won't be there, so his spot will be filled in either by Cubfan or we'll do some sort of group activity, except I'll be asleep, so the others will be doing a group activity. I've suggested to them that we find like a fun thing to do for Rendog, but that'll make more sense if we decide to do something on the stream. And like I said, I'm not even going to be there, so I'm not really deciding anything. Right, Sandstone doesn't have a home yet. You do, Cub? Oh, he's taken all of them now. Oh, okay. I was going to say, he took a lot last time. And he's taken more. It's all for a good cause, though. He's doing the Creeper Farm project, of course. I've got another stack in my ender chest. That doesn't bother me. I've also got a few over at the other farms, so we should be fine. Let's take some more of these steaks. Now, what are we going to put in here? Right, things that I don't have a chest for. I've got a chest for that and that. Iron needs smelting. Obsidian doesn't have a chest. Gravel does. Right, yeah, gunpowder does. One day, this will all be done automatically and it'll be amazing. I look for a second and then forget the next. It's ridiculous. I'm terrible at this stuff. I apologise. I know this isn't terribly exciting. You know, Asuma sorts out his chests. The live stream happening over on twitch.tv/Asuma. Click that follow button for more future chest organisation action. No, don't do that. Well, you can hit the follow button if you want to, but that's not a feature here. Right, okay, joking aside. Oh my god, golden apples go back there. So bad. I look at like one thing at a time. And then we're going to chuck iron in the furnace. Bam, bam. That I'm going to put there because I don't want to use it. Oh, we have to go grab the Elytra. We have to grab the Elytra. It's not going to be fun to fly off of the Nether, though. Oh, they're called the Wings of Destiny, by the way. Little info for you there. Rhinus says, riveting entertainment. Brilliant. How's the donut coming, X, says Ninjo. Ninjo, you're about to find out. We need to grab some materials, don't we? I'm sure of it. I'm sure we needed to grab some materials. Right, let's get all the hardened clay we can, because it'll all go up there eventually. Then we need our red, green... I have some green dye. Yes, that's what we needed. So red, yellow, green. We've got sunflower. We should take some of this and a block of dirt. And then bone meal it on the other side. I'm pretty sure I've got some bone meal over there. If not, I'll take some of those. So that'll go through. That sorts out yellow. Red has already got loads of it. Yeah, let's just go grab the green. We'll focus on... Do you know what? We have to build red. Yeah, we have to... Oh, yes. Oh, yes! I love it. That Elytra flight. It's amazing. Oh, it's just the best. How cool is that? Right, now pull up to stop. Bam. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Right, what we're looking for is over here. There we go. That's what we came here for. Right, we've got our means to make red sunflower. I must have a rose bush somewhere, surely. Like a rose bush in a chest. You would have accumulated one of those by now. Mumbles says, hey X, there's a conversation in Discord modded channel looking for your input when you get done streaming. Mumbles, I will tell you my response right now. I thought about it a little bit. I don't think it would be wise to reset modded because there's like a bit of a community developing on vanilla that's quite active, and I think that's what people look for, and that should be considered. I'm not saying no to it. I mean, I'm just worried that if we reboot Assuminati, I won't be playing on it. It'll be very quiet to begin with, probably, and it might fizzle out, and it might hurt the other community as well. That's just how I'm looking at it. I'm trying to make sure whatever action we take keeps that community going for those people that are part of it. So I don't actually got a rose bush, do I? Like, I got a little bit of red dye. Apparently I had some green cactus over here as well. Right, I wonder if... I bet you False has got one we could steal. Let's ask her. Whatever happened to a human resource machine? Connor, I can answer your question. I ended the series, and rightly so. I kind of felt... Oh, that was slow to kick in. I kind of felt like it wasn't quite going... Well, it was going alright, but it was getting too tough for me to do, and that was going to suffer on camera. And funny enough, where I stopped it... what was I saying? When I stopped it, the next level I couldn't do. I tried to do it off camera, you know, well, not off camera, just playing casually for myself. Actually, she's right, isn't it? I don't know why. For some reason, I thought you got dye from it. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, there's a flower farm. I know how to get there. We're gonna go there in the most amazing way ever. This is how we should start our streams. I should climb that ladder, and we should start from. Someone's built something up there. That doesn't look like it was last time. Oh, I also forgot about my amazing bow of flight. We're going to have to use that a little bit as we travel around here. So, this 40 minutes is dedicated to building the Pigman farm. We've already done 10 minutes. X, what's your thoughts on falling in reverse? I don't even know how to fall in reverse. I'm not sure what that is. Is that jumping? Yes, False, I do, but I'm climbing a ladder. Next to XV's base. We know, but I'm on the ladder. I don't want to go downwards. Oh, I got a noise in me here from 6 minutes ago from bplat_ saying, thank you for doing what you do. Love the quality of all the Minecraft content you bring and your stream discussions show the human side of things. I just caught the stream for the first time today too. Been watching pre-recorded stuff since 1.9 released. Awesome. So you've been with us for a short time by the sounds of it. 1.9 has been very recent. But thank you for the donation, buddy, and thank you for your support and watching the videos and the kind message too. Yeah, the channel really sort of like blew up a little bit at 1.9 and brought in some new people. Believe it or not, I've been doing this for years and years. It's crazy. And lots of questions in chat here. Skull Crush says, Asuma, why are you always so calm? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Am I always calm? Possibly. Okay, so someone added this. Let's put a torch here. Oh yeah, you can't do that. Put a torch there then. So yeah, here we go. We've got to do this F5 style. We know where we're going. Bam. Engage. Engage the Elytra. Oh, this thing is so cool. Let's do a little whoosh down. Then pull back up again. Love it. It's a little bit of a shame stuff doesn't load further away so you can see more of what's going on. I think we've got to veer to the left here. There's Tango's base at the bottom of the stream. And now we should see Mumbo's base on the right. Oh no, there's full. All right, we're going straight to Mumbo's. It's down here somewhere. There it is. Oh, hello. What happened? What happened? Let's dive down and go whoosh. Oh, oh no! Uh-oh. That wasn't so great. Oh no, we're all the way over here. Oh my god, actually that's really bad. That's really bad. Anything that can help me die quickly? No. Full damage. No, I didn't take full damage. Right, let's get over there quickly. Oh, she's helping out. Awesome. Wow, that's my first time I've died from flying the Elytra. It never really felt risky to do so. Okay. The way out. Oh, oh no! Oh, that cannot be good. Villagers have escaped. That doesn't look good, does it? That does not look good. Skull Crush says, are you still calm? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I mean, death happens in this game. Kind of ironic. Time to mention being calm. It got me panicked for a little bit. My heart skipped a beat. Oh no, we died. We need our items, all that stuff. TP says, just tuned in. Why'd X kill himself? Did I kill myself? Eggs. Did I kill myself? Eggs. That's why I had loads in my inventory earlier. I don't think I killed myself. I think I died in an accident. Yeah. Anyway, 202 kilometers on the Elytra now. Pretty cool, right? Right. Force has our own portal down the end here. Rickard Direct Bell says, terrain, pull up. Well, I was trying to dip to then fly back up again, and I must have got too close to the blocks. Oh, yeah, I drowned myself to get back quicker. That's why. Pretty sure that would have been quicker. Oh, rubber bands. Hello, Wolvies. Hello, Wolvies. Down here is the way to... Whoa! What? What? This is amazing and beautiful. This isn't the way down either, apparently. Oh my god, we were actually quite off course. I've got like all of my best gear on me. Dying in this game, I won't keep inventory on. I'm saying that now. I'm fed up of dying. It's not fun. Okay. Okay, come on. We're going to get there in time. Wait, it's over on that side of the bridge. Gotcha. And there's False rescuing the items, I think. Let's have a look. Did she get them all? Right, that actually sort of looks like everything, does it not? Bow, special bow, yep, all the armor, items. That really does look like everything. Have an egg. That's all I got for you, False, is eggs. Your reward. Oh, that's brilliant. All I've got on me is eggs. Oh, walking is recommended on this footpath. Oh, absolutely. Where's my beef? There we go. Yeah, no, she's got every single item. I can't think of a single thing there that's missing. That's great. Okay, so quick sorting out of the inventory. You go there, they go there. That was over there. Elytra bow. We won't be using... Actually, no, I do need to use that and show you how it works. Yeah, all good. Sweet, alright. We have managed to make it over here. It's been a little bit of a rough journey. Asuma, go and fly off Mumbo's base and die again. I don't know about the dying again bit, but I've been jumping off of Mumbo's base. It's a really good spot to jump from. Right, so we need to go over here. Oh, is there already bone meal? Oh, look at that. Oh, whoa, what? Okay, that's more than enough. We got 10 of those. Good stuff. You're missing stone, says Flesky. Oh yeah, maybe missing like one item or two, but all the valuables are there. That's what's important. Rocky Avalon says, when the Elytra Tower will be built, and will there be something similar in each district? Probably. There's probably going to be a lot of Elytra stuff. But I got to show you guys something amazing now. So I need to jump off of something. What can we jump off of? Maybe that tree. That tree looks jumpable. Okay. Yes, this is it. Right, so from here, I've got to look forward, got to jump, spacebar, shoot. Tap, shoot. No, I'm getting it wrong now. Tap, shoot. Oh, there we go. Get a little bit of a boost. I can't get it now. Oh, there we go. Oh, and again. Whoa, up here we go. Just got to get that angle right. There it is. Up we go. Okay, the angle isn't working. You've got to be flying down a little bit, I think. There we go again. I don't even know where we're going. It's really bizarre to get the timing right. There we go again. And again. Amazing. I don't even know where we're going now. A lot of you are saying use F. Man, it's tough. Let's aim up a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Wow! Oh man, we could head to the top of that. How cool is this? Let's turn around. Where are we going? We should fly into like False's base looking like this. Looking like a flying hedgehog. Flying hedgehog for the win. Come on. I can't hit myself now. There we go. Woohoo! Up we go. It's too easy. I need to eat. I need to eat now. Having a chomp on my food when I'm flying. I could just type while I'm flying. Why not? Okay, let's try that again. Got to aim up a little bit. Get a bit more speed. Hedgehog, flying hedgehog incoming. Oh, there she is! Amazing. Oh, it's so good. Where'd she go? Oh yeah, let's check out this. Let's check out this. This look like the hardened clay, the acacia fences. That works really well. Just a great colour palette, really, isn't it? And maybe it's the orange that you don't get to see too often, and it certainly works. Why are you a different colour? It's definitely just a different shade. It's like a lighting bug. Cool stuff. Bertie J says Shashwami the Hedgehog. Indeed. Shashwami the Hedgehog. Infamously, Alex says, why isn't the Titan being built in spawn chunk? It's like a lighting bug. Cool stuff. Bertie J says Shashwami the Hedgehog. Indeed. Shashwami the Hedgehog. Infamously, Alex says, why isn't the Titan being built in spawn chunks? It is. It's built in the spawn chunks. It's the only place the Titan will work. Funny enough. Right, now that we've done all of that, we've had some crazy shenanigans. We're now 20 minutes into building into building the Pigman farm. Wow, I think I'm starting to understand what parts of our streams are not productive. Because we have not done 40 minutes of Pigman farm work. It's a bird, it's a plane, no it's X, says Ryan. It is indeed. And he looks like a hedgehog. Okay, up we go. Jump, hold down, right click. Where are we? Wait. Oh, I think the Elytra is screwing with it. Oh no! Wait, what? Yeah, the Elytra messes with it. Ha! Huh. That kind of makes a lot of sense. There you go. No Elytra when you're doing that. Sweet, so we made it to the roof. And yellow we didn't need. Forgot we had loads of that. It was red. So now we got that and that. I'd like to stop things spawning on it as well, so... Oh, we're supposed to bring some stone. That's right. So we can build the roof as well. Bam, there you go. So we can get our dye now for... Wait, that's not where you go. Get our dye for all of this. Right, so if we do want to do more, we need stone first of all. And what's directly below the stone is red. We get 2 dye or 1 from these. 2 dye apparently. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just have to do the 1 for now. Beetroot gives you red dye too, says Dravilla. Indeed, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Rocky says, does the reverse piston glitch to get rid of bedrock work on servers? If so, it really wouldn't be that complicated to get rid of 1 block, so you can have a straight ladder all the way up to the top. Rocky, if I do that, I want to put the block here, which may not be straightforward if that's, you know, not got another one below it. Also, servers and single player are the same. I've said it before. It's a long time ago that they sort of figured it out. Basically, when you play single player, you're playing on an internal server. Oh yeah, what am I doing here? Why don't I think I need 16 dye? I need like loads of it. Loads of the stuff. What am I doing? Right, what am I like? You guys know I'm terrible, basically. Oh, we're going to eat before we bone meal this. And Topsize says, I would love to stay, but alas, I must depart. I bid thee farewell. Thanks for coming by and checking out the stream, buddy. Hope you enjoyed your time while you were here. I've had a good time so far. How is everyone else doing? 8. 8 was all I wanted. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. It does double. Whatever. Just chuck these things in here. Craft up that red dye. Red dye. Red hardened clay. So we've done the inside ring. Now we've got to do the outside ring. We could do the inside ring for the lower layers, but I'm going to focus on this for now. And that is a lot of materials, but it'll get used up quickly. Just you wait and see. Cool. Alright, so we've got our building supplies in place. These things are not getting used. Sweet, and now we've got to go all the way up. X Mumbo's hit 1 million subs. Just came out. Special vid, he explodes stuff. Very cool. I'll be checking that out later on. Awesome. Congrats Mumbo on 1 million subs. Absolutely incredible milestone, isn't it? Are you going to do the new Pigman farm that Snow Crash just published? Got Nate's. We're going to do a modified version of it. Basically the same farm, but I'm going to modify bits of it. Brantafors is here with a donation saying, productive or not, I love the flying hedgehog. Keep up the good work. I can't quite talk properly today, can I? What I need right now is some water, to be fair. I've got just a tiny bit here. Thank you for your donation, buddy. Do appreciate it. Tom Tobias says, hello, Asuma. Love your stream. Sitting here listening with a cup of tea. Amazing. Well done, you. Well done on your cup of tea. I approve. Mike Darren says he's going to blow up his RV. He's been talking about blowing it up. Interesting. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. We were there a moment ago. It didn't look blown up. Rocky Avalon says Mumbo's subscriber count is 999,000. Oh well, you know, he's going to get there. Releasing it 1,000 early is no problem. Let's go onto my computer and open up the farm building file. That's what I'm calling it. The Pigman farm building file. It's got a graph of what we need to do. Okay, so we needed to go 17 blocks back. And I want to double check my numbers now. Let's have a look. Reiner says, I liked your XUHC team. X. Probably my favourite team up so far. Yeah, it was a great team. Great team. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I need to concentrate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right, so definitely 17 from this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that was all correct. Good, good, good. Now let's count out the direction on either side. X, if you can use an ender pearl and you can use the elytra to get speed when you teleport, you'll maintain your speed and go further. You can go further out with the bow. Yeah, I'll have to give that a try. It sounds interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 6 blocks. I'm going to do that in both directions. Oh, this song I think is my favourite on the record. Let's have a look. Halcon Dreams Free. Actually, I'm not sure if it is. There's one track on this record that really just sticks out for some reason. And if you're wondering, we've already listened to the album once. We're listening to it on repeat because it's like new and I want to take it all in. I really like this guy. He's a great musician. I like that he just puts out a new project with a different sound and immediately I'm just like, I understand it. Like I get along with it. These songs remind me of something out of Hotline Miami, says Trollsy. Sounds like something I want to listen to then. Right, so the next one is going to be 4. Let's do this in chat again, right? Because that helps. So 6, 4. Ah, that melody right there is brilliant. Oh, there's a bit of this I might change. It looks a bit smelly. Now if I change it, I'll mess it up later on. Alright, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this. And we're going to have to make a sign or something before we leave, writing down these numbers, okay? So don't let me forget. We're starting off with 6, then we're going to go for 4. Then we've got 1, 3, and this is where I want to change it. I want to go 3, 3, which means I'm now 1 block out on my diagram. So the next one would be a 2, a 2, and a 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Now, as I say this, do you know what? No, I'm going to stick to the diagram. I'm being silly. Like, I could see it just getting difficult for myself there. I was like, no. Okay, so 6, then 4. Then we have 3, then 2, 2, 2, 2. Right, so 3, then 2 times 4. Okay, and then we go 1, 2, 3. So 1 times 3. And then 2. That's our pattern. That's our pattern. And then that 2 is the middle and it goes in reverse. Right, can we do this? Can we do this? Bence says, just joined, what's going on? Oh, also JG424 has just posted the same numbers. Are you looking at the same chart that I am? We've got a noise in my ear, I can't see it. Let's bring it up on screen. Got a donation here from Beza9122. Evening Asuma, how was taking part in the End of Tango Tech stream this morning? It was great fun. It was nice to wake up with... See, today I've had a bit of a free day to do odds and sods, little jobs. And so, you know, I saw they were live. I could pop in chat with them and say hello. It was all good. Right, so 4 then 3. Right, we've successfully done that. Now we're going to do the roof. X, you need around 3,000 blocks per layer. Wow! Someone did the math. Well, we're just going to chip away at this. I haven't announced it in a video yet. That's sort of my idea here, is just to get this entire bit here done, all the platforms, and then be like, right, 1 episode, look at what we've done on the streams, now we're going to bang out this farm and make it work. When did you get that Elytra, says Schnitzel on a stick? You'll see it all in the next episode of Hermitcraft coming out tomorrow. So now we've got to do 2 4 times over because we've done our 3. Okay. Was it 4 times? So 1, 2, 3, and that's the 4th one. Last time we did this on stream, doing it the same way we did it this time, just very calm and collected, and it worked really well. And I feel confident about doing it again. Actually, I just got a good technique for this, you know. The donut, right? Says Jer. Yes, Jer, we're doing the donut. Infinite says, X, doesn't it make sense to start with a green and go up and have it built in a scaffold? No, you need to build it from the down up to stop ghast spawning. If we were to build the green platform, then ghast would spawn on it, which would be bad. So we build from the top downwards in this farm. Okay, so now we've done our 4s. We've now got to do 1 3 times over. So that's just 1, 1, 1, and then we end up with a 2. 1, 2. Now the next one is where it changes angles. So we go 1, 2 like that. Now we're facing the other direction, and we'll put a block there to go here. And that's our first one of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then picking up from that should be relatively easy. Just so you know, Hotline Miami is an 8-bit game. Pretty fun. I love the music in the games, says Trollsy. Platinum Doodle says, just grab myself some Earl Grey tea. I would love a refill of Earl Grey tea right now. That would be amazing. Did we go past the... No, there's the bit with 2. Excellent. All of this makes so much sense right now. Oh, except that bit. I know that we have to come back 1. So we've done our 1, 2, 3. Now we've got to do 4 lots of 2. So that's 2. That's 2 again. 3rd time over. 4th time. Right, and the next one starts there. So far it feels good. We may have made an error somewhere around here, but I don't know, it looks kind of solid. Okay, so this is the first block we'll after is those is 3, 4, 6 now, so let's crack this one out. Crack this one out? That doesn't sound right. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the 4th, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right, so the next one will put us directly in line with the middle. I've got to say, it looks very risky here. That is 90 exactly. Wow, we have definitely built that correctly. Incredible. We haven't made a single mistake building these circles. I'll tell you what, Mumbo should hire me to build his circles, because I haven't made a mistake. Sweet. Alright, that's 1/4 of this thing done. How much time do we have left over here on the clock? Where's the clock? I've got to press buttons on the screen. 7 minutes, is that all I've got? I might say special exception. Let's get all of this done. Let's see if we can do the entire ring of red in one go. That would be amazing. Schnitzel on a Stick says, I never fancied tea. Licorice tea is nice though. That sounds nice. You see, I don't like licorice, but I like licorice and blackcurrant. The combination's great. 2, 3. And then the next one will start here. Right, how about we try and build a big stretch in one go to do it fast, yeah? This do, brackets nut, look bad, says Rob Snore. This do not look bad. How did you get above the Nether ceiling? Brassbeat, we use the little trick which you can find out how to do by searching how to get on the roof of the Nether on my channel. There's a tutorial on it. Right, so we've done our 6, we're going to go 4, 3, then 2 4s. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then was it 2 4 times over? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of hypnotic being up here. Now 3 lots of 1s and then a 2. That's wrong. 3 lots of 1s. 1, 2, 3. Now a 2. There's our 2. Then we're going to go that way. That's a 2, yep, okay. That's a 1. Now we've got to do 3 of these ones, right? Bear with me, peeps. We're going to do this in one big go. So there's our 3 ones. This one now has to be longer, which is a 2. 4 of them, right? Yep, 4 2s. There's another 2. It's a bit weird, like, doing it in the reverse direction. Just throws me off a bit. There's another one. And there's our 2s done. Right, now, we'll do 3, 4, and 6. 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stand on this one. Look straight forward. Press F3. Have we done it correctly? Bam! We have done it correctly. Look at that. 0, 0. Perfect again. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, the pudding says, just joined late, question mark. Did you? Question mark. Confusing. Did I just join late? I don't know. Did you? I'm assuming you did. If you did, we've done almost 2 of our 3 projects for this episode. We've got like another few minutes up here, then we move on to the next one. I like that format. I'm going to do it again tomorrow. So we have this sort of like lots of things going on at once kind of dealio. I got a donation here, noise in my ear from Nobby saying, start singing while you count. I'll try and be tuneful, but I don't know where that's going to take me because I'm not really like too tuneful with my voice. So I got a story. I got a garage band on iPad the other day, and it was like, oh, this is cool. Oh my god, it's like 2 in the morning. No, not 2 in the morning, but it kept me up late. I was like, whoa. Who's used GarageBand? I got an interesting story about like what that is and how I used to make music. It's interesting. But I want to know who's got it first. I feel like I've gone off course a little bit here. Actually, it looks okay. Just that one. I feel like I've gone off course as soon as I actually have. What are you building, says Danny? We're building the Pigman farm in the Nether. It's like probably the most powerful farm you can build in the game. Okay, there we go. Loads of people saying me. Awesome. Okay, so GarageBand is a collection of VSTs, which are virtual instruments, and it's sort of like packaged them and simplified them so you have less control over them. Normally they come with tons of little knobs and dials to mix things up together. And when you play them as well, there's lots of inbuilt things like the use of scales to remove the notes that are not in the scale. So when you like hit any old button, it sort of sounds half decent. And they've sort of removed sequences to an extent. I still don't know like the full ins and outs of the program. But anyway, what it is it's basically what I was doing when I was making music, except I was doing it with a digital audio workstation, and I had a program called Fruity Loops, which is kind of like entry level. But it's sort of the same thing, except I had to program all of the notes into a MIDI sequencer and like write them out on a piano roll. And like whenever I wanted to make a sound, you had to adjust all these knobs and dials, and then you had to mix everything together. Like you had multiple tracks, you could stack up different effects on them, like reverbs, compression tools, and I was amazed because when I picked up Garage Play, it's so plug and play, yet it's the same thing at the core somewhere. It's like, oh, Mosery Minecraft, hey buddy, he says I've got Fruity Loops, awesome. Yeah, it's like the VSTs and stuff you find in that program. And they've just been like really simplified and made very accessible, and it's crazy from like back when I spent hours tweaking with Fruity Loops to make all sorts of sounds, and now it's just like it's in your hand on your iPad. You can just whack the screen and get it to play scales. You can literally play it while not looking at it and it'll sound alright because you can make use of scales. Mad Bad Hair says I am a Machine Studio user. I got a Machine Pad. But I got it after I was doing... It was actually YouTube that gave it to me, technically. It was after I was doing like YouTube that I actually got that. So I never really used it with Fruity Loops, but it would have been great for like a live sequencer. Definitely Drum says, that's amazing. I use FL2. Yeah. A good example of some electronic music I made, if you go to my music channel, which is Soulside Eclipse on YouTube, the electronica songs that I made on there are very much a case of just spending hours tweaking and making sounds on Fruity Loop Studio and then composing it. Let's focus. 6, 3. Right, so now we're going to do 2 4s. No, I've got to do 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's double check that. We've done our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got to do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Hey Sumo, I love your streams. I'm sitting here with a cup of tea. Will the tea make a comeback in Season 4? I hope so, says Tom Tobias. There'll be no comeback for tea, unfortunately. It's not going to happen. Right, now we've got to do 3 lots of 1. And then we've got to do a 2. Now at this point right here, we have successfully sort of identified, right, there's our 2, the middle. If we stare like directly there, we should get a perfect 45-degree angle. Yeah, so that's like a midway check now. Anyway, we've gone 1 minute over our allotted time for this project. We're actually going to spend a little bit more time here. We're just going to finish this loop and then head out of here. So Nam says I use Sonar Artist. There are some really good alternatives to Fruity Loops, but Fruity Loops was the one that I could just dive into and understand immediately. I felt like I never really had to learn Fruity Loops as much as you had to explore it. But I tried to use other programs like Reaper, and that was a serious case of like learning. I tried to set up a drum machine on it, you know, set up a few channels, put some samples together. And it took me hours, and I was like reading this tutorial, and I got to this point where I was like, do I want to, you know, like, where's my music at? Do I want to spend hours trying to learn this program or just make something? So I sort of gave up on Reaper. Can I get a link to your music channel, says Cascable? Just search Soulside Eclipse. Soulside, one word, and then Eclipse on YouTube. You'll find your way to it. FL Studio is very easy to learn and use, says Marshmallow. It is. I also think it gets a little bit of like a stigma because of that from the sort of techie community for creating music electronically. At the end of the day, if you can render a song and it sounds decent, it sounds decent, is my opinion. I could make some alright sounding tracks with that. Okay, yeah, I just want to double check. 1, 2, 3, and now we go over to our 2s. So that's 1, 2, yeah. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So that's all the 2s done. Now it's a 3, a 4, and a 6. Is that right? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the one in the middle. Let's get that right in the middle. Bam! We did it! I think that's 90 minus 4. Yeah, no, that's definitely right in the middle. Excellent. Seba for Life says, just checked your music. Freaking awesome. Thank you. I like that response. I like that response. Make it rain. That is absolutely fine. Go ahead and do that if you want to. Go right ahead. So yeah, if you want to check out my music, what you'll find is a Dungeon Synth Records, which is a niche genre of ambient music, very, very dark ambient, and actually it's like its history and its roots are a little bit in black metal as well, but you won't find any of that there. Then there's like one metal demo on there, which I like. Listen to it now, it sounds sort of terrible, but I know that once sounded absolutely awful, and I managed to engineer it to a point that it was listenable, so I'm pleased with that. And then there's like, I think 2 or 3 electronic tracks, because my plan was I wanted my music to always be like a blend of like progressive, symphonic and black metal all together, and I'd written an entire album as well based in that style with lots of other little bits and bobs sort of creeping in there. Rocky Avalon says, I never realised you still have the Soulside Eclipse website. Are you still paying for that? I've never paid a penny for that. It's sort of programmed where someone would sing along to it and 1 or 2 have lyrics, but anyway, let's see, we're doing a 4 then a 3. I got to this point where I realised that I just wanted to like make lots of different styles of music, and I decided that although that would be like my lyrics and lyric lines, 1 or 2 tracks have like the lines sort of programmed where someone would sing along to it, and 1 or 2 have lyrics. But anyway, let's see, we're doing a 4 then a 3. I got to this point where I realised that I just wanted to like make lots of different styles of music, and I decided that although that would be like my primary project, I would do other styles on the side. So I started making hip hop demos, started messing around with electronic music, and I made a dungeon synth record. And Wilms, or however you say it, says, I was the 666th viewer on the Elemental Forge demo, the number of the beast. Yeah. Ian Ballasy says, do you like Ulva? What do you think about the mystery surrounding their albums, if you know about it? Ian, I don't know the mystery. Feel free to share that with me. Ulva is a band that I never really got the time to get into, but I'm very aware that they exist. The stuff of Ulva that I have listened to is the later on ambient stuff, when he started doing all the Macbeth things, and post-Macbeth stuff is what I've listened to, I guess. Couldn't quite remember names. I can sort of see the album covers in my head. That's about it. And Del3133, thank you for the kind message. Glad you like the music. Let's have a look. 6-4 freeze. So now we're doing the 2s. 4 2s, then 3 1s. Right. That is a 2. That is a 2. Oh man, this is like freaking out a little bit as I try and place them. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have definitely got to put more of this red clay down. Brass Beat says Dungeon Synth sounds kind of like a BDSM rave party. No, it doesn't. My God. I disagree with that strongly. Dungeon Synth has no ties to either of those things, in my opinion. I mean, everyone hears what they want to hear, but I'm pretty sure most people in the Dungeon Synth community don't hear that. Dungeon Synth is like ancient music. It's like if you've got this sort of like fascination with, let's say, like medieval times or like ancient mysticism, it sort of taps into that a little bit. And it can be a bit flexible as well, but very much taps into that kind of atmosphere and that sort of mystique. At least that's how I hear it. Okay, so now we're on the other side. We've got the 2. Now we're doing the 1s. We're doing 1 there, 1 here, and then we're doing our 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all that's good. And after 4 of those, we do 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a noise in my ear, and bam, that's the other 6 from the other side. We have done it successfully, and I can't jump up and down to celebrate. We've got a new subscriber here. It is it Dritzes? I can't quite say your name, but thank you so much for subscribing, buddy. Do appreciate it. The completion of this is dedicated to you. The outer ring has now been completed, as well as the inner ring. We did that another time. Nice timing there, basically. Just put these slabs down and we'll be heading off to the next project. How cool is that? ATRM Madcat says, just watching on my Chromecast now, finally got it working. Whoop, awesome. Mr. X, what's going to run your gold farm? How will it work? Love your videos, and are you starting to become Mumbo? I don't know why you think I'm starting to become Mumbo. Is it because of circles? It might be because of circles. Yeah. What did you ask? The Pigman farm. Basically, the Pigman are going to be aggressive at the player and continuously run into a trap. And due to a poor bit of coding, because they're aggressive at the player, they will also drop XP. And you can see in the way, like, I don't code, but you can use logic. When you read this little bit of code, you can see that they clearly like cut a corner, and it's sort of intended to make them aggressive at the player, but it does it in a way where it also make them think they're attacked by the player. And you can kind of see, oh, do you know what? Like that. Like that, yeah? That's the way you use those wings. Alright. Alright, we're going to chuck in these things and head on to the next project now. Sweet, epic progress. Epic progress. Dino says, didn't they change that? They know about the farms, yet they've not fixed it. It's bizarre. I imagine they're going to fix it after people have been using it for 3 years. It's usually how it goes. Oh, we see that you've been using this thing for 3 years, and we know that you use it. We've never commented on it. Now we're revoking it. That would be the Mojang way. Oh, I love this. You got to F5, man. You got to F5 this every time. So cool. Woo! Lovely landing. What was this? Paul says, X, you got an Elytra. Yay! Yay indeed. Yay for Elytra. That jump deserved the Fug Life meme, says Fragrant Badger. I didn't choose the Fug Life. The Fug Life didn't choose me either. Oh, that's a little joke from someone. Someone will remember that from another live stream. Right, we've got half an hour left of our free projects and 3 different things that we're doing. We're going to be trying to find my other sponges. Aha, I lost one somewhere. Yeah, I've been working a lot up the top. Let's go have a look at what I've done. I don't really need to bring any sand with me, do I? See, up the top we'll go. Leah Lair says, Asuma, you just scared the living daylights out of me. I totally forgot you had an Elytra. Oh yes, I have an Elytra. I died earlier using it. And Speed Lagging says, haha, I'm so glad you brought that up again, X. I imagine it will be a reoccurring joke from time to time. Okay, so I filled in tons of sand, removed all the bits and bobs up the top here, as you can see. I don't actually want to remove a lot from up the top here today. However, I've just realised, yeah, I don't want to remove that bit. I think we're going to remove just a couple of sections over here. That seems like the smart thing to do at this point. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we're going to focus on the area down below. I just want to get a little bit of sand to do that, so we need to remove a couple of sections up the top here. We're going to do these 2 sides together. 57 is all I got. Let's not let that break. 53, okay. Actually, is this even going to work? Like, if I were to... Oh, well. I'm off to a very good start today, apparently. Oh, please don't die. That's not fun. So I wanted to stand in the middle here. Thing is, when I put one on that side, it's reforming. Yeah, this is too far apart. Okay, we're going to do one at a time then. And we've also got a noise Amir here, a donation from Shots on Shots saying, love the stream and the videos, X. Are you ever going to go over your modifications to this farm in a future video? Not really, because I'm not sort of modifying the farm. I'm just building a simple design on a much smaller scale. So you're not going to see something big and grand from this one. You're going to see my base, which will be, believe me, something interesting. Hey, don't do that. Oh, that Elytra is going to mess me up when I'm down here. Oh, what's this? We've fallen into a little gap. There we go. Right, it's all gone now. Don't worry about it, mate. I need to eat, though, before you guys zap me again. Yes, so this farm is going to be a smaller farm. Oh, that's the wrong bit. Okay, I got the wrong bit. Must be this bit, then. That actually makes a lot of sense, because I've got all this bit right here going on. Right, let's try and focus on what I'm trying to say. The base. What will be built here will be amazing, but it won't be the farm. Oh, no. Oh, it's on the corner. Thank goodness. Why did we see water there, then? Because there's no water behind that. Okay, got it. We should probably take care of that now. Like that. There we go. That's taken care of. Nice. Okay, so there's no water behind there now. Where's my pick? Right, we don't want to use a lot of this either. Ugh, taking damage. Let's go take the Elytra off. Enderman says, Blaze Rod! X, I hear you're interested in music. What do you think of John Cage's music? Not heard of John Cage before. Not heard of that name. Hi, bring me those. You can go there. Cool stuff. Let's go all the way back to the top, do it again. Who is the artist, says Minecraft Space Original. We're listening to... is it Somus? Somus, I think. It's written on the screen. X, when I made the Pigman farm, Pigman lost their interest at me. Can you help? Yeah, just keep aggravating some of them. They can't all lose interest. You've got to just aggravate one again. Milo says, X, have you heard of Green Day and what do you think about them? Of course I heard of Green Day. Come on. They're a cool band. I like their album, is it Nookie or something? I think it's called Nookie. Actually, I can't remember what it's called now. The one with basket case on is alright. I've never like really been big into them, but you know, they're a legendary band, so to speak. Right, let's get rid of all of this. And that as well. Right. You've been naughty. That's why you're getting slapped in the face. Cool stuff. Dookie! Yes, that's it. Grim Owl, thank you. I knew this ain't like not quite right with that. It's called Dookie, not Nookie. X, can you explain how you're going to make that little guardian farm, please? Or tell me how to find the tutorial. There is no tutorial, really. Nembomb just showed me it. It's just... It's quite simple, really. You just need to have spacing at the bottom. We'll go over and have a closer look at it in a bit. I need to collect sand right now, and I can collect some from the corner here, I believe. Yep, look at that. All the sand that we need. And this is good timing as well, because I want to use this beacon a little bit more. So just get rid of these blocks. Hey X, have you seen the recent political drama on Brazil? I have not. I have not heard anything about it, my friend. You can let me know what's going on if you want in the chat. Tutorial! I love X, as for here. Tutorial indeed. It's the way it should be pronounced. Because why not? Because why not? 2016, vote for me. Why not? That's my campaign to the world. Vote for me because why not? Hey you, how did you escape? Do you know what we should use right about now? Oh, I don't have the Elytra on. I was going to shoot myself with a bow to get back up there. That probably wouldn't work very well, would it? I think we'll just use a little bit of sand. Cool. Ed Crusher, no, not Ed Crusher, sorry. Oh, Wharfnav or something says, where is X from? I'm from the UK. The England. X, what's the last book that you've read? Can't remember. Cannot remember, sorry. Feel bad. Oh, that's going to flow the water out, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Let's make sure we got these sponges that we've been dropping down. There might be like one or two in this little gap. Doesn't appear to be so. Right, and I guess we'll go all the way back to the top then. Oh, there's loads of them swimming around. Hi. What is the name of your music channel, says Ducks on the Loose. I believe it has just been posted in chat for you. Where is your Elytra, says Basilex. It's in the ender chest now, I've taken it off. Are you going to sell the cold that you get from the farm, says Rafa. We're already doing that. Me and Escal. Escal's opened up a shop. He's selling the goods. Ah, that's where the sand has come from. Okay. Pop you there then. Ah, we can use this one to go down a little bit at a time. Actually, that's not going to work. So I need to hit up all of these. And I might struggle with one or two. That one right there. Go on. Hey. Harvest the chorus fruit, says Roberts. We could do that, we could do that. Terry Pratchett books are the best books, says R&D Mize. I've read a few Terry Pratchett Discworld novels, they're great. Yeah, and didn't he do Only You Can Save Mankind? That's a great book. Man, that's... Yeah, just thinking about that. He has actually wrote... I want to hear that again. Sorry, read that again. Only You Can Save Mankind. Or did I hear it? Yeah, I think I might have heard that one. Tony Robinson comes to mind. I think he used to, like, do audiobooks of Terry Pratchett books. And Only You Can Save Mankind. And there was a character in it called Yoless. Because he never said yo, they called him Yoless. Always thought that was a funny name. Alright, there we go. There's all our sponges. Let's put down a torch. Let's get rid of that sand. Let's get rid of that thing right there. Hi. Why are you hiding down here? Oh, that's right then. Okay. If you're going to get in my way, you're going to get the sword. Man, this guy's tough. Has anyone found an end city yet, X? Yes, Python explored, I think, like 3 or 4 of them. 3 or 4 of them. Frenzy says, hey X, do you play an instrument? I used to play guitars, drum and keyboard. And I fondly miss them. And playing that garage band was really nice, just to have some like sound at your mercy again. It's good. It's good to make some noises. Right. There we go. So I just wanted to remove this little corner bit here so we could get some sand to... Oh, no, 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 no. That was not a thing I wanted to do. But we can fix that easy enough. Yeah, I want to start working on expanding our chorus fruit farm a little bit. To be fair, though, I've got so much of this stuff. Like, I've filled up my shop that I've built, which you'll see in the next episode. I kind of feel like it's not going to fly off the shelves because it's purple. It's purple. Like, people don't really build with that colour too much. So, I don't know. I don't know. It feels like I might build this massive farm and then never have to really ever use any of it. X, check the chest in the new Guardian farm. I'm going to do that. It's been doing well. It has been doing well. So, blocks. Where's my blocks chest? Over here. Cool. Then we need to fix these up, which is some fuel for... There we go. Right, just double checking we got all the sponges back, which we did. We're going to use the sand now, and these drops, I don't even know where they go. Fishy, you can go in there. Blocks, have those. And them. Right, cool. So we're going to go check the new Guardian farm. X used to sell golden apples as well. I could do with the gold farm. Here's what I'm going to do for the gold farm. I'm going to charge 1 diamond per access. So go up there, you know, have a session, stay there all day, do all the enchanting you need. But that's how I'm going to make my money back. You know, it won't be pricey forever. It will just be for a while. So this is actually producing tons and tons of the stuff already. So we're doing a cracking job. It's a good thing we've got this running. Should probably build, like, I'll probably build the one in the other corner very soon now that we've cleared out that little bit. Yeah, someone wanted to see me harvest this. X, do you know that Prince died? Oh, let's concentrate on this. Yes, I know that Prince died. We covered it earlier in the stream. There you go. Bam. And that is the chorus fruit farm. We'll let it grow while we do this next bit. When did you get the Elytra, says Basilex. You'll see it in Saturday's episode. It's a good episode. Fun one. Rocky says, are you going to make a redstone door that requires a diamond to enter? You can make it a giant golden bank vault. That's a really nice idea. Yeah, rather than doing something simple where it's like, you know, put your diamond here, make it a little bit fancy, something interesting to interact with. I like that idea. Okay. What did we start off by doing? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I wanted to grab my axe. That's why I came over here. It's interesting. I don't have as much trouble, really, like, doing this sort of stuff when I'm not streaming. If I'm playing by myself, I really sort of wander over here and go, oh, you know, like, what was I about to pick up for my axe? Of course, it's just because I'm nattering away, not focusing on one thing at a time. Yeah, we're going to replant is the idea, so we're harvesting all of this stuff to get a few more of them. There you go. Will gold be free to take, says Tim. It might not be in the beginning. It might not be. I don't know. I'll think about that. I wouldn't mind, like... See, I'm just trying to think of what I would use the gold for, you know? Like, is there something that I urgently need it for? If we didn't have Tango's iron farm, it'd be great for beacons. But we have that, so maybe not. Where are you falling down from? Is there a ghost block up there? I need to put another stone block over here. But anyway, that'll do for now. Now we want to replant all of that. What about your shield shop, says Ezio. Yeah, I need to... I keep thinking, like, yeah, I'll do that next episode. And then it rolls around, I get, like, into the episode, and I'm like, oh, I've forgotten about it again. Where is... There it is, got ya. Give me a couple of those. You could sell gold to the villagers, says on Benkei. I can't quite read your name. That's not a great strategy, really. A lot of people talk about selling rotted flesh to villagers. What you got to look at is not the one trade. You got to look at the total trades. You got you've got to look at which villager has the most farmable stuff, and I think it is the farmer. You can do crops, you know, wheat, beetroot, you can trade with them. All the other ones, carrots, potatoes, and you can do pumpkins and melons as well. So when you can trade a lot of trades with one villager, it means you keep refreshing them. If you pick something where it's just like you're doing one trade and only one trade with it, eventually that village is going to get locked out. So you need a variety of trades to keep them refreshing. Anyway, what we're going to do is expand our farm downwards over in this direction. So we're going to be dropping in, dropping in some sand right here. And you guys probably saw it in the episode that I died an unfortunate death over here, which is one of the reasons that I want to like sort this area out now and just get rid of that problem before it becomes too big of one. Let's not fuss with this too much, actually. Build 2 big sections here, then we can remove the top and empty them out. And then we're going to bring the chorus fruit farm like further in this direction so it can go lower down. That's sort of the plan. How does this farm work, says Tefleon? Quite simple, really. The water flushes down. Oh, I forgot to plant them. The water flushes down and knocks out the plants after they're fully grown. There's a fair few ways to do this sort of farming, and I think the only like real advantage of engineering an efficient farm is if you want to harvest it efficiently, like walking a straight or diagonal line to sort of cut down all the bits and bobs. Like these ones over here, I've had a look at it like with pistons and with your axe and stuff. There's no real way to engineer this to make it easier to chop down. So you always got to pay a little bit of attention. But what you could do is perhaps get it on a diagonal, walk across holding click with your axe, and you'll only ever hit these bits, and then you can reset the farm with pistons, if that makes sense. Something like that. Cool, so this can all grow while we're working on this bit. This is Etho's farm, says Snacks. Aha! The classic Etho question. Just because Etho made it doesn't mean it's his. I don't think this is really anyone's farm, because using water to flush over things has been in the game since, you know, the last 5 years. And, you know, like myself and many other people, the day that they were added in the snapshots, we jumped on it and, like, made farms. So yeah, it's a similar method to Etho's, but I think Etho's got like a frame that you climb across the top and harvest back some of the things that we've got growing over here as well. Yeah, something like that. I saw a fully AFKable farm on YouTube, but it's much more simple to just do what you're doing. Yeah, I agree, Rocky. I saw that as well. It wasn't to me the AFK chorus thing. It's kind of, you didn't need to see it to know it was possible. It was just a case of you knew it was going to be a pain in the arse. So I was like, do you know what? I'd much rather build this thing right here. Would it be great if someone figured out a way to do it that wasn't a pain in the arse? I mean, that would just be quite impressive, because they're the innovations that like I'm interested in. Because like things go through the motions when you played this game for a long time. When something new comes out, like people rush to make farms on it, and they're basically like the same farms that we've already built. It's nice to see like new forms of innovation, and if someone figures that out for this sort of farm, that'd be terrific. But so far it's been a case of like reusing old methods like the flushing technique, and a few other tricks as well can be used of it. Right, see you later. This bit over here we can clear. Did you play Doom Beta, says MC Mickey. I did, and I thought it was pants. It was like there was no campaign. I mean, what is Doom? Doom is a campaign game if ever there was one. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I don't think I'll bother. It didn't look very good either. I don't think I'm going to bother with it at all. X said arse twice, Dooley. I said it 3 times now, Dooley, thanks to you. I'm joking, buddy. There we go. X, what is your Dolmio Day? I don't know what Dolmio is. Isn't that a brand? Have you read any Joseph Delaney or Jim Butcher's novels? Nope, I've never heard of them either. I got to go. I'll wait for your next episode of Hermitcraft. Awesome, RDS. Thanks for coming by. Have fun doing whatever you got to go do. And I will place the sponge. Place the sponge. Right, one on this side, one in that corner. Get one on the floor over here, and bam! You guys are out of luck. You're out of luck. Now you can't give them. You can give them a hug, but you can't get them to retract their spikes when they're outside the water, which is kind of annoying. Oh, come on, guys! I've just realised that we haven't got any XP yet. It's because of mending. All of this stuff needs repairing every time. Oi! That's the weight. Hey, ex-football fan? If so, who do you support? I'm a neutral. I just like to watch football. But yeah, I'm a fan of football, of course. These streams are so lax and calm, I like it, says Pyro. Awesome, I'm glad you like it. I have a chilled out, relaxed time too here. It's all good. Okay. Let me close that. Ooh. Oh, right, I closed the wrong thing, but it was also the right thing to close. Yeah, I just wanted to see how many people are watching. 2,000 people here watching. Thank you everyone for coming by and checking out the stream today. Of course, if you haven't hit that follow button, you need to go see a doctor, alright? No, I'm joking. But if you want to hit it, follow me here on Twitch. Do streaming every other day. We've got another stream tomorrow morning. We're doing a bonus stream to celebrate all of the subscriptions we got recently. We unlocked some new emotes, the X-Raid and the Olma Days. Going to encourage some spam from my subscribers now. You're going to see it in chat. I love the emotes. Always, when I look over there and see the emotes, I'm like, yes, they look great. Because when we had emotes, I was really fussy about getting them. And then I found someone whose style I thought was like, yeah, this is the person who needs to do it. And they made some emotes for me, and they were amazing and brilliant. And yeah, just very cool. X, does your almost broke shovel mean have mending enchantment? It does have mending, I just need to repair it, right? Mending's good, but you got to make sure you give XP to it. Okay, so we'll do this the same as the other side. How far out did we go? Was it all the way over to this? Oh, wow. We might not go that far, actually. We don't really need to come past this, and we need to leave this open for our horsies, so we'll go this far. Cool, now we'll drop all this in. I can see him sneaking around already. Oh, there you go. There is a ton of emote spam going on right now. Crazy stuff. The All My Days one. I love it. That's the new one, and the X-Raid as well. X, please support me. I need to do a rowing race tomorrow. I don't know how I can support you, but I can wish you good luck with your rowing race. Rowing sounds actually like quite a nice sport. Being on the water, just like going back and forth, doing a workout, pretty much. That sounds quite nice. I like the sound of rowing, now that I think about it. One of these streams we've got to have a fitness chat, I reckon, as well. Have a discussion about diet and fitness and stuff. That's one of the other things. Today was supposed to be about Earth Day. I'm going to tell you what I saw before I started streaming. There's this 15-year-old kid who's trying to sue America for not for neglecting or knowing about climate change and not doing enough of it. And this kid's fantastic. He's just got a great attitude on him about saving the world for his generation. And he's 15 and he's talking about it's our generation that's going to pay. And when I was growing up, I was aware that our generation, my generation, and maybe the ones younger than us would suffer the consequences of global warming and stuff. But it always sort of felt like maybe it wouldn't be your turn kind of thing. But this kid fully embraces it and sort of talks about it like it's our generation, so we got to make a difference. And I just really like this video. I watched it on Vice about him. Seemed like a great kid. He's got Native American roots as well, which the Native Americans, if you've ever read up on them, they had a real from the go philosophy. They didn't need to have no disaster to realise that you need to live at unity with the environment. And if you've ever learned about them, it might come across as being a little bit kooky. Could possibly be a word to describe it. Burning kettle and I can't think of any of their names. They've all got this this idea that nature is almighty and stuff, and you've got to respect it. But then when you like compare it to like the destruction that we do to the planet, all of a sudden it makes so much more sense. You're like, yeah, you didn't have to realize or see that, yeah, burning fossil fuels will create problems and this, that, and the other. It was just from the get-go. It was all about living in harmony with nature. Like, they used to live off the buffalo, and they had so much respect for the buffalo that they wouldn't like waste a single part of the buffalo. They would never kill for sport. They would take exactly what they needed and use every single part of the buffalo's body in any way they could, and that is just like incredible. And like I said, what I think is incredible about it is that they didn't need to see like the wrong side of that to get it right. Like, if you have seen all the things that we've done to the planet so far, you might understand why someone would go, okay, like, we need to change the way we're doing things. Yeah, anyway, and I just found this like kid fascinating, and he's like a warrior trying to protect Earth. X, what do you think about Donald Trump? If someone wants to solve problems by building a wall, they can't solve any problems at all. That's what I think about Trump. Trump for POTUS says hashtag hippies. No, I wouldn't bring hippies into this. They're not hippies. Hippies are like a cultural movement of idealism without action, let's say. Which, to be fair, you could have a go at like someone like me for talking this sort of stuff but not doing anything about it, right? Can I move in with you if Trump gets in? Magnus, I think a lot of people will be leaving the country if Trump gets in. Maybe you know, maybe him becoming president isn't like on paper the worst thing ever, like whatever he chooses to do, but that will probably be irrelevant to people who want to move out. They're just going to leave. FC God says, I feel so inspired now. What am I supposed to do? I'm too lazy. Do something. This is what I wanted to talk about, especially with like Earth Day, is that making a difference isn't about, you know, turning your life upside down and going outside and living the wild. It's just about realizing how it's all the small things that add up to the bigger picture. There's loads of things you could do that could make a difference. Like just being aware of what you're doing when you're using electricity. So, for example, with this being my profession, it's slightly annoying really that my livelihood relies on a computer and constantly sucking up power. But at the same time, I don't take liberty with it. I don't leave my computer on when I go out. I turn it off overnight. I try to be efficient with when I render my videos and have to leave it running. You know, things like that. Turn off the lights when you go outside of your room. Even if you're going out for 5 minutes. All those little habits, they add up. They definitely add up. And just look at that. If you're listening, right, and you're thinking, X, you're a quack, shut up. You know, fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. But if you're listening and thinking, oh man, like, you know, I want to make a difference, just look at the little things. Like, think about recycling. Think about littering. There's all these little habits we have where we don't realise we're being inefficient. For example, let's say you go shopping. You want to buy, I don't know, some food, your favourite food, and you can get 1 or 2 brands, right? Pick the brands that uses the least packaging, because a lot of brands overpackage things. Sometimes I buy food. I brought some brioche rolls, and they were packaged in little packages inside another big package, like, you know, plastic. And I was like, this is terrible. Like, just give me one bit with the brioche rolls in. Don't individually wrap them. That's an absolute waste. So stop buying those ones and buy different ones now. And all it takes is you doing that to make a difference. And the more people like that figure that out, the more of us that we can make a difference. You know, you have power as a consumer. If you keep buying from companies that use less packaging, then the companies that use less packaging will be the successful ones, and that's better. That's better for us, right? So there you go. Chewing gum does that so much. Chewing gum. I've got a feeling chewing gum is quite bad, isn't it? Like, it's not decomposable naturally or something. Maybe, I don't know. Ponybutt says, isn't brioche bread? I feel like I should know that now. I work at a bakery. Brioche bread is French. It's like sweet bread. and I like it. It's like a light, sort of slightly sweet snack. Max Norland says, vote with your money, essentially. Absolutely. You know, like, avoid particular brands if you don't like their business products, you know. A lot of it you can't get away from. That's not a problem. Just look for the difference. Eco Beast says, Michael Jackson said it best, the man in the mirror. Yeah, I loved that song when I was a kid. Like I loved the song, but I sort of knew what he meant, but not quite. And then as an adult, it was like, it sort of clicked a lot more. It was just like, yeah, you can't be like frustrated at the world. You got to do something about it for yourself. Bacon says, hey, I just met you. This is crazy. So here's my number 1. So call me maybe. Isn't that like a pop song or something? I think there's some lyrics going on there. Some sneaky lyrics. Do you know what? I fancy building a little bit of this next bit out of purple blocks because I've got loads of them, right? I got loads and loads of them. Let's pop some chorus fruit, man. That sounds like doing drugs, to be fair. If you said to your friend, like, let's say in front of your parents, right? I'm assuming some of you are young. You know, you're gonna go around to your friend's house and pop some chorus fruit. They might give you an odd look. I don't know. Now, as I say it, it might sound like you're really into eating fruit. Wait, you can open chests under Prismarine, says some humanoid. No, it's a little bit of an illusion. Ha, see? Do you have a turntable and or vinyl records? I've got a few vinyls. I brought vinyls with really nice covers on them, but I don't have a turntable to spin them on yet. What did I come back here for? Endstone. And I'd like some glowstone as well, and glowstone is somewhere else. Where is the glowstone? Glowstone is somewhere else. Just said that, didn't I? Let's go get some. Cyrix says, here is some good news. 90% of the 200 million tyres thrown away each year by Americans get recycled. That sounds good, 90%. It could be a good statistic. Brioche is like 40% butter to weight of the dough, which is why it's sweet and why it's so delicious, says Toby Watch. Wow. 40% butter? I did not know that. That sounds bad. That sounds bad for my diet. Art of Mana says, what's your preferred way to listen to music? I'd say, I don't know, that's a really odd one. Probably because Anyway is a good way to listen to music. I think, oh, let me think about it for a second. I think my favourite way to listen to music is when running or working out. Just because it doesn't happen every time, but sometimes, man, you can get really fired up and like really into it, and just like, because when you're running and working out, like, it makes you feel great because you're pumping your body with endorphins. But then if you combine that with some really good inspiring music, you just sort of feel on top of the world for a while. It's great. Snoke says, I love brioche toasted with a good bit of Nutella. I have to toast a brioche roll now. I have to do that. There's breakfast for tomorrow. Toasted brioche. That sounds lovely. Rage Panda says, does anyone else picture Uzuma looking exactly like John Oliver? I don't know who John Oliver is. I like to listen to music with my ears, says the Karate Ninja. Really? I like to listen to music with my feet. I don't know how one would do that. Yes, of course we've got to use our ears. Please pick it up. Yes, I didn't want to jump down there. Hey X, what's going on? Just joined, says Sophie Cool. Just working on this bit of the farm over here, really. We're going to build this extra layer and then call it a day, I reckon. Wait, I'm going to put the endstone ones in first. You will go here. This isn't all built like symmetrically as well, by the way. There is some like odd gaps here and there. And I like that it's all like messed up and jigsaw. Jigsaw, like, I don't know. Been a long day of talking. And I just burped. Emergency mute for the win. Obsidian Creeper says, you don't know who John Oliver is? Look up Last Weekend Tonight on YouTube. Not heard of that either. Pixeled Scorpion says, I listen to music with my eyes, I think. If you can see music, it is called... why can't I remember this? I know this one. Hello, Beam. Sympathesia, I think is what it's called, if you can see music. Leola says, use your ears and your heart to listen to music in full immersion. Of course, the heart. Got to use the heart. Okay, now comes the bits in the middle with the glowy stones. But I'm going to put one here. That one's going to be placed odd to let the beam go through it. I kind of like that this is odd. It just reminds me not to really care so much about it being even. Like, not just this, but anything. John Oliver's a TV show, but everything is moving to YouTube because TV is dying. People are saying. The moderator, TV... Like, here we go again with the whole... That term, something is dying, gets well overused. Like, you know, just things are shifting. Eventually, the TV probably will get to a point where it's not used so much. That's a possibility, but we got to remember, you've got generations of people that just don't understand the internet and don't really get YouTube, and they'll be the ones watching TV still, but young people will probably shift towards the newer technology. So as time goes by, it will dwindle down, but the same thing's going to happen to everything, man. Everything comes in like ups and downs. Some things, you know, get like revivals and they come back again sometimes, but most things like happen almost like trends. They have their up and then they're down, and it's just how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one more with the glowstone is the 8th, and it will drop down again. I think I might just leave that. I think I might just make it like this for now. Put this here, and then call it a day. Although we need to put glowstone in it, which would be here. So no, we won't do that then, because that's where the glowstone... What am I doing? It's been a long day, leave me alone. X, what are your thoughts on pirating games to try them out? Astral Walker? I think it's fine. Like, I think pirating a game to try it out, it's like the old demo culture. There used to be demos. You could actually play a game before you'd buy it, and there's a lot of, like, what I would consider unhealthy practices in gaming now. Like, pre-ordering a game is nuts, in my opinion. Like, why would you, like, hand over your money before you've played the game? That's like bad consumerism, because you put more power in a company to give you something without giving you it, and therefore you see like disasters like Assassin's Creed, where you know, they completely take the piss and put out a broken game, basically. I can't even remember what the beginning of that question was. Right, that's 8. Let's give it a test. Let's chop this down. All the stuff is going to fall down below now as well. X, your beacon stopped. It did, didn't it? And surely it goes through glowstone. What? That goes through glowstone? Apparently it doesn't go through glowstone. Today I learned. We need these ladders. Man, I could have swore that goes through glowstone. I didn't regret pre-ordering StarCraft 2, says Tom DeHugo. Yeah, Blizzard, very solid and reliable company for what they do, right? Either way though, I mean, why would you pre-order it? Why would you hand over the money before you get something? I mean, there's situations where you should do that, but for a massive company like Blizzard, I mean, you know, like, let's say you're funding a little indie game, that might make sense because the game doesn't get created without crowd support. But when you're talking about a massive corporation, well, I'm pretty sure they're a corporation, like Blizzard, they've got so much money and wealth and power. Like, why should they be taking money from people before they finish making their product? It's just, it's bad to support that, because every now and then you're going to lose out due to it, like Assassin's Creed fans probably have a couple of times now. You know, if people don't pre-order something, then it gives them an incentive to make sure it's good when it comes out. But because people pre-order it, they make tons of money on the pre-order, and they push it out early when it's buggy and just say, oh, we'll fix it with patches, because that's supposed to be acceptable now. You see, there was a time when you'd buy a game and it would be solid because it was tested back to front, inside out. And then because of the convenience of online patches, then they got lazy and sort of said, well, you know, we can fix that with a patch. And then that sort of became the acceptable thing to do. and the sort of standard of operation goes down, but people don't quite see it like that because, I don't know, maybe you're not used to how it used to be. There we go, let's see this thing in action. The purple bit of the back there just looks whack, really. Oh, what? Oh no, of course! Of course! Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Don't know why that's what I could think of. Jiminy Crickets. What is the origin of that saying? Yeah, of course. Of course. Wow. We'll have to fix that another time then. Another time. Why didn't I think of that already? Either way, we've got more chorus than we can handle. And I was about to say that stuff's instant mine. It isn't, though. What about beta releases, says Stevie's Pigman. If you look at a game like Minecraft, the beta release was done... I mean, you know, Minecraft changed the game for releasing games in beta. It made it sort of like a thing to do that's accepted by consumers to pay for an alpha game, which is like... A few years ago, that was kind of bizarre. I think there's both good and bad ways that happen. If you look at the way it worked for Minecraft, it let it take off the ground and become a proper game. Some games crop up where you feel like they're exploiting the whole early access idea, because now people accept buying a game when it's not finished. They like release things with inbuilt DLC before the game is finished, and that's, I think, an exploitation of the whole beta situation. The best thing to do is probably to look at who's behind it. Are they a small company? Are they like clearly not very well funded and actually need to release the game in beta to make it happen? Sort of like that. Tom DeHugo says, I definitely agree with your sentiment on the pre-order. I probably won't do it in the future. I do understand that game companies are trying to reduce their investment risk. Indie games are risky because you have no clue if the developer is capable of making a good game. Yeah, absolutely right. However, what you said with the investment risk, just think, you know, that applies to some companies, but big companies like EA and Blizzard, like, what's the investment risk? You know, they've made bazillions of profit. Like, the risk should be theirs, not the consumers. They shouldn't pass the risk of something onto the consumer. That's how I see it. Anyway, it's been an amazing stream, and it's late. My voice is tired. I hope you've enjoyed it. On the screen is the URL to the Spreadshirt shop. Go check that out if you're interested in seeing the new designs. All the shirts are commission-free, cheap, $11 each. Yeah, so go have a look, see if you find something there that you like. Anyway, let me click on some things. Where is it? Bam, there it is. No, that's the wrong thing. Bam, there we go. Clicked on the right thing. Yeah, peeps, thank you ever so much for coming along today. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, donated, and hang out with me and chat. We're going to do a raid. Yeah, we're going to do a raid now. I forgot to bring up my raid thing. I think False might be streaming. And let's have a look. Oh, we got Hypno and False. I'll tell you what, if you want to watch some vanilla Minecraft, go check out False. But I'm gonna raid Hypno just because my good old buddy Hypno, never get to like play with him like on here at the moment. Yeah, so I'm gonna put both their links in chat and I'll host Hypno. Thanks for watching, peeps, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. And Scorium says, see you tomorrow morning, right? That's correct. See you tomorrow morning.